Hey guys, here is a look at my day 2 entry of gratitude documented in the Grace and Gratitude book. So you'll see my entries kind of all follow a format. I'm going to do this stamp of the thankful underneath, and then I just try and use a good bold title starter. And I love to use Print and Pray goodies from the Print and Pray shop. So this is an old set from last year of the title starters, and I love how it just is really bold and colorful and matches. So I try and just go through my kit of what matches and go with that. And then I printed out the titles like starters from the kit that came in the Dayspring printable larger so that I could use those as a bold title as well. So each day you'll kind of see me do that and have a bold title and then follow it up just with some journaling. I also want to use one of Elaine's labels for each day as well, so you'll see me kind of layer those on there too. I love just having a good bold title and then plenty of space to journal in my book. And then what I do is take that similar feel and style and move that into my Bible for a micro entry as well. So here I've got my title all set and I'm ready to journal. Some days I will fill up the page with journaling, other times it's just a little prayer. But either way, it's just about getting what I'm thankful for down on paper. And so that is my book entry. So now I'm going to move into my Bible, and I'm actually working in Isaiah because the entry in Psalms was already filled. So I'm using these little stickers that I made. I shrunk down the Grace and Gratitude circle so that I could use that on every entry, and then I typed up the day out of 100 so that I would have those little markers on each entry. And then I'm using the stickers that came in the kit and the free Wordfetti from the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to use those. And then I believe for each tab on the top of my entry, I'm going to use one of Elaine's labels cut in half. I decided I wanted to use some of these black and white flowers as my kind of ephemera piece that's tying to my book entry, and I'm going to use some Neocolors with like a watercolor smoosh technique to get the color underneath those black and white leaves so that they kind of have that same watercolory fall colors feel, just like the one in the book did. So here I am smooshing those colors down using just a piece of cellophane. And it took a little bit longer to dry than I was expecting, and I didn't have my blow dryer on hand. So I just kind of had to wait and do other things as they were drying. But I used a couple different colors. I used a golden, a light pink, and then kind of a deeper red, and just kind of layered each one on with just a little spray of water. So then you'll see me put down all of my stickers. And once that was dry, I was able to kind of do my journaling and stuff, but I didn't want to write over it while it was still wet. So here I'm sticking my label on, and I'm using the free printable Wordfetti on the front and on the back to kind of have a tab that you can easily see what the title is for each entry. I had to trim it down a little bit to get it to match. And there we go. His gifts, ready to go. Once that was dry, I was able to outline my scripture and highlight it with the Faber-Castell Big Brush Pen. And then I kind of had to figure out how I wanted to place my stickers. Once I had them all laid out, I got them stuck down. And I cut up the sticker that came in the kit. Feel free to cut things up and make them work for you. They were all in one line, but I cut them up so that it would be able to space out a little bit easier on the page. Then I stuck down my Wordfetti and did my journaling. And don't forget your date stamp. From there, I did a couple finishing touches of some washi. I used the washi tape from last session's revival camp. And there we go. There's my final entry. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. That's the general process I'm going to do for each day in my Bible and in my book. Enjoy.